Next game we have is Baltimore at Arizona. Wait. Am I right about that? Who's the home team there? No, it's Arizona at Baltimore. My bad. Arizona plus 13.5 at Baltimore.
Oh, my God.
That's
at
a big
home.
line. No, Baltimore's at home. I messed up. Baltimore's at home.
Okay. So Baltimore's favored by 13.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to go with Baltimore big time.
I
Big time, man.
know. What do I have
Big
this?
time.
Let me write. Where did I write this score? I wrote 30-3 Baltimore.
Yeah, something like that, man.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna put up 59 like they did against the Dolphins, but dude,
Sure.
Arizona. Here's the deal: is Arizona had no business tying that game up, and
Right.
I think we were texting all day Sunday, Brad, or at least in the later afternoon. I actually turned that game off because I was like, I've seen enough of Arizona. And then, I turned the computer on and they had tied it and they had sent it into overtime. I was like, what the hell happened? So then I went on my Game Pass and I watched basically because I turned it off deep into the third quarter.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell happened? So I turned it on. I watched the game, and I tell you exactly what happened is Matt Patricia basically coached his way into a tie. Detroit
Sounds about right.
Yeah, right. He was
Yeah.
throttling Arizona. It wasn't close, and they were doing exactly kind of what we talked about throughout preseason. They were crashing up. They were taking away those little 3-yard, little passes. Kyler Murray, he had so many balls batted up that weren't picked off, but will be at some point.
will be.
Law
Yeah,
of
oh, yeah.
averages.
For sure.
He had a lot of balls just batted straight down because he's a short dude, man. And
He is so small.
yeah, and he's
He
taller
is
than me.
so little.
He's taller than me, so I wonder it's
That's
got to be like
surprising.
me, right? He might not be. He's taller than me, like in my air quotes here. He's taller than me, but I don't know if he's actually is taller than me in real life. But the bottom line is dude, he's an athlete. He can throw the ball. He has the arm. That's cool. But this offense, they're just crashing up. But Detroit, when they started going to prevent, what happened? They started taking these 5 and 10 yard completions down the road or down the line. I think they got field goal, touchdown, 2-point conversion. Then they traded field goals in overtime. But Kyler Murray, I'm sorry, he's not going to get that kind of treatment in Baltimore. Baltimore, this is like a shutout type setup. I don't think that they will be shut out, but that's why I say 30-3. And Lamar Jackson last week. Look, man, this offense looked a little like that RG3 Washington offense. I don't know if you got a chance to see at least any of the highlights, Brad, of that game. Mm-hmm. But, man, pretty much everything that Baltimore did worked. Marquise Brown runs. I mean, he looked as fast as Tyreek Hill is. I'm sure he's not, but he looked so good. We didn't really get a chance to see him in preseason because I think he was dealing with some injury. He just didn't play that much. Everything that they called worked. Ingram just ran over people. He was so effective, they kind of pulled him at the end of the game, and Gus Edwards was running over people. RG3 got a touchdown pass in that game, by the way,
no
Brad.
kidding.
Yeah,
Right,
RG3.
so then everything really was going for them.
Everything
yeah.
worked. I don't think it's part of that is Baltimore's offense. I like it. And part of it is Miami, man. They just look so bad. But, Arizona, I just don't see any way that Arizona scores more than 10 points with that style of offense against Baltimore. And I don't see how this defense keeps that offense away from scoring 24 points. So I'm actually on Baltimore. I very, very rarely take that kind of point spread.
I know.
13.5, that's a lot, but I gotta go with Baltimore, man. I got to. And they're not only that, but they're one of my favorite bets of the week. They are.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I think they cover easy.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. So that's the little teaser there for the pick six. Let's move it on. We got Buffalo -2 at the Giants. Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me do the daily fantasy stuff. Start your Ravens and don't start your your Cardinals. That's about it.
There it is.
There it is. Marquise Brown I like. Lamar Jackson I like. Ingram I like. I don't love Snead as much. I probably like Boykin a little bit more. But there you go. Quickly gloss that over. So again.